Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and today we are going to be doing a flip through my teensy finished sketchbook. I have several of these and I have been trying to finish at least one of them before I start another one. I keep picking them up at Michael's craft store because they're super cute. They're only like $3. This is a green one. I put my sticker on here. When I got it, it was just a plain green cover like that. It has a little elastic band for keeping it taut. I have painted in here. As you can see, it's got a little bit beefy on me, right? This is the kind of sketchbook it is. It's an Artist's Loft sketchbook. 80 sheets, 75 pounds, acid-free little sketchbook. So let's start at the beginning. I started this back in December of 2022, so it's a couple years old, and I started with just general doodles on the front cover because I don't like a cover. This is the sticker wrapped around from the front. Now this is one of my stickers that I created, and this is just me doodling while watching TV. Not sure what I wanted to do. I had paint pen and ink and we're just scribbling around. Some of the pages are dated and some aren't, and I have mostly worked from front to back. So I'm just going to do a little flip through. This is marker. Marker, and yeah, it's just marker on top of marker. Tomboy, I believe. And a couple of little birds. This is just me doodling with ink. Because I can. And I like ink and tend to get carried away with other mediums in a sketchbook, so things get smudgy. But I got a couple cute little bunnies in ink and then marker behind them, and gel pen. This is the purple is gel pen and the gold. I do love a good set of gel pens. And I was just practicing patterns and playing with a sparkle marker, and this is that Tree of Life thought pattern that's stuck in my head. I just can't not. I'm gonna pull that over. Let's see, there we go. And then we have a little mountain scene. This is graphite, colored pencil, a little bit of gel pen and ink all in one. It kind of looks like my mountain peaks are coming up out of the water to me, and then this is more of a sandy beach or something on there. And then I have a deer that I initially drew in graphite and then went over the top of him in ink because I can't leave well enough alone. And then I threw in a background with marker. And I like that he ghosted onto this page. I think that's neat. So I left that alone because it pleases me. And then we have some fox doodles and graphites. A silly owl who looks more creepy than silly at this point with a different color scheme. This is marker and graphite. And then this is marker and graphites. Just a little creature. And then neurographic art practice because it relaxes me. I find this kind of doodling and practicing a small neurographic piece to be when I don't know what I want to draw, but I want to doodle something, I'll do something like this. Just play with color. And it must have been Christmas time because, yeah, December I started this. So there's some holly leaves in marker and ink. And some practice of different styles of Christmas trees for Christmas cards that I was making at the time. This is marker and gel pen. This is colored pencil. And then there's that that glittery pen that I have. It's almost empty at this point. I've had it for several years. I only pull it out every once in a while at this point. I got it in an art box. This is an angry little owl. And there it is again, creating this winter scene, which I thought turned out kind of neat. I like the sparkle. And this is marker and that glitter pen. And then cute penguins and graphite and a colored pencil background on this one. And this is more doodling while watching TV. If you hear noises in the background, my granddaughter's running around being an animal. It kind of reminds me of an underwater scene a little bit. I was watching a movie or something and just doodling with ink pen on the page, and then I had a marker, a green marker, and some colored pencils, and the purple is that gel pen again until it's gel pen because it's got a little shine to it. That's just how that one dries. It's a metallic purple gel pen, which is almost completely dead at this point. This is a blue paint pen that I got in one of my art boxes, and I was trying to make a winter scene with a river flowing through and the sky peeking through all the trees. Kind of worked out. I was copying a piece of art online that I thought was neat, trying to get those same streaky effects behind the Christmas tree, but things got super muddy and a little overwhelming. And then over here I was doodling with an ink pen, and I get crazy in my sketchbooks sometimes, and I'll throw everything off the page just to see what happens. So we've got glitter gold ink marker, the purple gel pen that's metallic. Yeah, all thrown at the page. This is supposed to be a winter scene with a river again, kind of glowing in the golden sun. But I have marker and graphite trees. This one was a rose that I did initially in graphite, and it looked really pretty. And then I put this blue background in with that paint pen, and the whole flower just kind of disappeared. So I went over it with marker and an ink pen, but you can still heavily see the graphite drawing underneath. And I like all the textures. I think it turned out pretty good. And that is the washing machine. I think the washer and dryer in every video I make now. I started an ink pen sketch of flowers and didn't finish. Some more plant exercises with this is the King Art gel sticks, which are amazing. They're super fun to use, and this is just an ink pen drawing right here. I really like that. Just a little ballpoint pen drawing. And I think I'm gonna do that. One of my other little ones, I'm gonna do just ballpoint pen drawings. Maybe different colors of ballpoint pen. I think that'd be interesting sketchbook to flip through. This is just me doodling. I wanted this to feel like a crevasse with the trees kind of flowing over the edge, and yeah, doodling while watching TV again. A couple creatures. Are these guys? They are up here, and I use these guys for reference because I love them. So they're my little desk friends. They live up there. Well, that in February. When we have a cool, I like these. A couple cool ink drawings, whale and an octopus. And then inspired by some art magazines that I look at. Little kind of supposed to be desolate landscape kind of feeling, sunset. And I love doing this, an ink drawing with a touch of graphite for shadows, or just wetting that ink. Well, you just put it down and smudging it out, and then a pop of color. That's colored pencil right there. I think that's really pretty. This could be more intense at this point. You know, the whole thing. I'm gonna revisit this as well. After the flip through, I will go through this and flag the drawings that I want to revisit the concept or put it as a bigger piece. So if you see something, say something. If you see something you'd like to see me try, yeah, drop it in a comment. Ink and colored pencil, a little zebra and a bird. Doodling again, just doodling plants and bugs in ink and graphite. There's this image of this eye on Pixabay, I think it is. And I've drawn it several times in different mediums, and that's what this is. It's another practice of that eye with paint. She's got a painted face, but there's a close-up of this picture of her, just her eye. And then I'm doodling that's colored pencil and graphite butterfly. We're into March now. Bees, I love my bees. This is ink, colored pencil, and graphite. That gel pen again. And then I think he turned out super cool. I did these on the same day. He turned out super cool. I like him a lot. And that graphite glitters in the background, which for me on this one is pleasing. I like how his beak turned out. One of my magazines had this pretty crazy looking piece in it, and I tried to do it myself in ink. And I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is those gel sticks that I smudged around. Super fun. Those King Art gel sticks are super fun. Here they are again, doodling a tree out of memory. I do that a lot. And there we are in April of 2023, so we jumped. I didn't do very many drawings in 22, only a couple. So 2023, I did a little cow study in graphite. And I know it's smudged around. I don't really care. I'm probably not going to do much more than this. Is just a practice. And these are those gel sticks again, those King Art gel sticks. They're really inexpensive if you're interested in looking into them. I got them on Amazon for I think $15 or $20, somewhere around there, for the big set. They're very fun to use. A couple of ink drawings. This little house. I don't do much architecture drawings. I do find them to be fun though, and then graphite and ink right there for that flower. And a couple more flower practices, ink and watercolor. There's a chalky watercolor. I forget what brand it is. And then these few kind of go this way. Let's zoom out just a skosh. Trying to keep the background calm, because most of these pieces are pretty busy. But a water lily, right? Super pretty. These I did back to back all one evening. Tulip. And then a different day. This is, you can tell when I'm doing stuff on a different day because the medium changes. This is ink and watercolor. Ink and watercolor. And then this is colored pencil. A little tree study. And then this is mountain study. This is a black ink micron just scribbled around, and then a brown colored pencil to get those deep darks in. And it's kind of an aerial view, like from way up high in a plane or something. I think it turned out pretty good. Then we have a couple bushes with a little dragonfly, a little water scene, a little bit of water flowing through down here, and then trees. This is just ink and water, smudging the ink around before it got too dry. And then there is a comic that I love. I'll zoom back in. And the art in it is just gorgeous. And the name of the comic is Animal Castle. And the cat, I really liked the look of the cat in this one particular frame, and this dog. And it looks like they're kind of scowling at each other. Fun to sketch. Oh, and there's this guy. I like him a lot. I think he turned out cool. And I do this a lot. I'll work from one angle and then the other. This, I was sitting by the bank at the apartment complex that I lived in New York. And did a little watercolor and ink practice. This is there as well. There was a boat going through. It was hard to catch all that with just a dark ink and watercolor, but yeah, very limited palette that I had as well. And this was supposed to be a mushroom with like moss bent down here and then the forest behind. It's super light, so it doesn't really read. And I got this red and blue colored pencil, and I really like using them together. I think they look really nice together. It's dragonfly practice. I don't know what all this is. More scribbles, I guess. These I love. These I did when I was moving back home on the road, and sitting in restaurants at the end of the day, eating my dinner and relaxing, doing a doodle. This is colored pencil, that blue and red, and ink, an ink drawing with those colors on top, and I think it turned out so neat. I love these. These I'd like to do more of something like this for stickers or prints or even postcards. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really like the combination of those. And then I started a mushroom here. I didn't like where that was going, so I flipped it and I did this guy, which I like. All in colored pencil, once again, on one of my evenings, sitting in a restaurant in the middle of nowhere by myself, eating dinner before going to a hotel room and passing out to drive the next day. Then another mushroom. I think he turned out cool too. I like the drips. I like all the drippy drips. This is a doodle out of my head. I can't get this kind of mushroom with the additional drips out of my head, that thought pattern. I really like him. And he ghosted over here. Well, this one's going to be a sticker at some point. I really like how this one turned out. I just need to pop it in Photoshop and get rid of this middle line and clean it up a little bit. But yeah, I'd like this to be a sticker and a print. I actually would like this on my wall as a long, skinny print. I think that'd be fun. That was also done while moving. This is some Astrid art. She's in here periodically, so we just leave that. These are little practice dragons. Come on. Astrid art. So clearly I'm home. And then I was doodling a seahorse, but I was not liking, I wasn't feeling it at all, so I just stopped and moved on. Because you could do that in your sketchbooks. Another cute little practice dragon in a purple color erase pencil. A little cow in color erase. I think he's cute. He looks better close up. There he is. See how they cute? Cute. And we're into 2024 now. And I put this on there so they wouldn't ghost so much. This is a piece of little vellum, decorative vellum. Graphite drawing of an umbrella. Pretty detailed. And color erase bunny. I have quite a few bunnies in here. And this beautiful tape, the washi tape. And then a cool mushroom on that side, and a little bird on that side. Pretty cute, right? A little vellums to make it more interactive. And then, oh, this is one scene, a nighttime moon scene, which I love. There's a planet back there, and there's a moon back there, and reflection on the water. This is just me doodling. I wasn't really trying to make anything specific. Once again, vellum paper with a little bit of washi tape. Couple separate drawings. This is, I got my Beam watercolor paints. guys. They're so expensive, but they, to me, are worth it. I love them. I had to put them away so that I could use my other watercolors. So they're put away for right now. But the glitter, this beautiful glitter paint is from that set. And these are just doodles. There's this guy. They're very distracting next to each other, aren't they? And then if you cover this one up, there's that guy. Very different feel. Very busy page. And then, what do we got? Oh, yeah, a little turtle on the beach. Got a little carried away with the browns, but that's okay. And then a fun sketch of a seahorse with marker and ink. I think he's fun. And then my turtle. I think that's Tombow marker and ink. Pretty sure. And I was practicing drawing feathers and using my Tombow marker set that I got to get that soft, kind of fuzzy feel. I like it. I think it's pretty. Doodling bees, because I doodle bees all the time. Doodle bees. And more doodle bees. I can't help myself. These are super quick doodles too. Little ink drawing of a Highland cow. And this is Faber-Castell ink pens and watercolor in the background. Ink and just watercolor splashed down. My little Angry Bird, more Astrid art. We're almost done, you guys. Little doodle of, I don't even know, houses, castle, I don't even know. I was just doodling around over the top of slapped down watercolor. This goes this way. A little doodle of a lady in the grass sitting under a tree. She had grapes or something in her hand. I don't remember now. And then I thought this was pretty. I did a little flower here, and then I did the turtles over here, and I kind of made it all one cohesive thing. It feels good together. I like it. I really like the turtles and how detailed I got on them. I like ink drawing. They're fun. And once again, that blue-red situation again. Playing with watercolor. I think that turned out really nice. Little forest practice. This is a little rough. It was meant to be mountains again with the sunset background. I like how this feels down here. Feels very snowy. And then another cow study. Ink little baby cow laid in the grass. His little pink ears and his little pink nose. I think that's gel pen. That King Art gel sticks again. And these I just did recently. This is like within the last few days. A little turtle. I actually filmed doing these two, so they might be shorts in the next few days. A little turtle poking his head out of the water, and a little scene, a little beach scene. And then this is one of those bonsai trees on a stump or something growing out of a pillar or something, a cracked pillar. That was fun. Very relaxing, with watercolor just washed over the top of the whole thing. Then Astrid did art here, and I went ahead and did this last night. Yeah, this was me doodling last night. I don't think I filmed it. I was just doodling to doodle. I'll have to look at all my footage that I have. And this silly little doodle of a bird. And then that's it. This was meant to be a neurographic art piece here to kind of coincide with this piece of sticker that I put on the back here. Didn't quite work out, and then Astrid came out and kind of scribbled on top of stuff, so that's the last piece of the book. And then there's a password here, so I gotta cover that up. And then there's what that is. So that's our whole little book, all done. All done. Filled all up. Completely. So technically I really did start at the beginning, the very, very end of 22. Most of the art in here was through the year of 2023, and then just a few pieces from this year. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Which one's your favorite? Which one you like the most? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.